In this video, we'll do an example of creating a grouped frequency distribution. These data represent the record high temperatures in degrees Fahrenheit for each of the 50 states. Construct a grouped frequency distribution for the data using 7 classes. So here we have the record high temperatures for each of the 50 states. The lowest here is 100 and the highest here is 134. So we follow the procedure that we were given in the previous video. First, we determine the classes. We find the highest and lowest value. That's highest is 134, as I pointed out, and the lowest is 100. We find the range. The range is equal to the height, the highest value minus the lowest value. So that's 134 minus 100 is 34. We select the number of classes. Arbitrarily, we were told to use 7. And finally, we find the class width. Well, the width is going to be the range divided by the number of classes. So that's 34 divided by 7, which is about 4.9, and we'll round that off to 5. Now we select a starting point and find the lower class limits, which will be 100, 105, 110, and so forth. And the upper class limits will be 104, 109, 114, and so forth. We find, sorry, I forgot to move this up. There we go. And then we find the class boundaries. This isn't really necessary since all the values are natural numbers, but they would be 99.5, 104 to 104.5, 104.5 to 109.5, and so forth. And I will include those in the final frequency distribution for the sake of showing you what it should look like. Next, we tally the data. And here are my tally marks. And then we can find the numerical frequencies and complete the table. So here is the final table. Here are our class limits. Here are our class boundaries. Here are the tallies that I found above. And the frequencies. There are 2 that had a highest temperature of 100 to 104. I'm going to guess that those were probably Alaska and Maine. 1 that had a highest temperature of 130 to 134, and 1 that had an almost highest temperature between 125 and 129. I think it was actually 127. And I would say that those probably occurred in California, Arizona, or New Mexico.